Hey y'all, it's Chloe and we're back with another video. Love is Blind, Season 1, Episode 1, UK. You guys, the pods are open. I am so excited to do this season. I've been waiting for Love is Blind to come back. And the fact that it's in the UK, baby, I was a little concerned because I was sitting here like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them accents. Because y'all know sometimes they be so strong, I can't figure out what they saying, okay? But fortunately, I heard everything loud and clear, okay? No interpretations, because y'all know Mexico be having us effed up, okay? Having us all the way effed up. So let's go ahead and get into this review. But before we do, I need you guys to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video on through. And if you like what you see and you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you are one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm gonna need y'all to like the video because I know y'all gonna like the video. So let's just go ahead and do this thing. So we meet our hosts, Matt and Emma Willis. They needed to let us know that they are indeed married. I guess they supposed to be couple goals. So Emma asked them, what brought you here? Shirley said, in my opinion, the men. Duh, like why else would I be here? I'm trying to find me a man. I need my man, my man, my man. Connor's looking for someone he can connect with on a deeper emotional level. Now, let me tell y'all something about men named Connor on reality TV. I don't like them. I don't like them. I have never met a Connor on reality TV that I actually liked, okay? And Natasha said the dating world is too superficial for her. So this is why she's here to find out if love is blind. But baby, let me tell you something about those three people I just named. We have not seen them yet, okay? I know it's only episode 1, but usually by episode 1, we kind of get into the people that's going to make it out into couples. And that's the last that we saw of them. So shout out to them for the cameo. Love is Blind is good for showing us people for no damn reason at all. So the pods are open and it's now time to find your husband or your wife. We meet Freddy. And Freddy said that he's a catch because he has a lot to give someone. He's very affectionate. Oh, and did I mention he's a funeral director? Baby, every time he told one of them girls that he was a funeral director, they were looking like, what? Excuse me? What? It's like a shock, but then intrigue. Like, so what is that like? And I know that's like one of the common questions that a lot of people ask was like, what made you want to be a funeral director and deal with the dead people? And now I'm curious, are any of y'all funeral directors? Because I feel like I have never actually met someone in my real life that's a funeral director. So Freddy goes on a date with Catherine. They seem to be hitting it off immediately. Now, I don't know about y'all, but all the accents sound the same to me. Because they like, where are you from? Where are you from? Your accent is different. And I'm like, really? It's giving all UK to me. All UK. They both go to the gym twice a day. He opens up about how his brother has Down syndrome. And then she's like, oh, really? I teach children how to swim who have Down syndrome. And I'm like, that is so sweet. That takes a lot of patience that I don't have personally. But baby, it takes a lot of patience. So if they were to get together, I feel like she'd be a good source of support for him. Catherine says she's looking for somebody she could bring home to her mama, okay? Because apparently all the men she's been bringing home has been rotten. And her parents do not like them at all. And she chose to do Love is Blind because usually when men see her, all they think about is sex. All they want from her is sex because they see her body, they see her looks, and it's like, they don't want anything more. So for her, Love is Blind would be the best option. And baby, does Catherine have options? Yes, she does. Because right after her date with Freddy, she goes on a date with Ali. She's on a date with Ali and they are like clicking too. They're talking about how they train and he's a boxer and she's a boxer. And I'm like, Kat, you just do it all, huh? You teach the swimming, you do the boxing, you hit the gym every day. Like, girl, where do you find the time for all these activities? Ali asks her, how does she feel about sharing responsibilities in relationships and marriages? And she just said she wants somebody she can have fun with and vibe with. And I'm like, Kat, that's not really the question because the question was, how do you feel about sharing responsibilities? Like baby, are you 50-50 or my man got to pay all the bills type of girl? Are we doing gender roles? Like, what's tea? I feel like she kind of went around the question that he asked, unless they just didn't show it because y'all know editing is a thing. But I just felt like, girl, answer the question. You talking about being a good vibe and he's trying to figure out if you wifey material. But nonetheless, Ali seems to like her because he said he feels like he wins. And she's just smitten because she says she loves his voice. I mean, I guess at this point, that's all you got, girl, is the voice. Ali tells us that he usually dates with his eyes. So this time, he will not be distracted by looks. See, I like the idea of Love is Blind because, like, you really fall in love with that person's spirit, you know, they soul. But baby, once you see them, if it don't hit, it just don't hit. And as much as we like to say, oh, you can get past it, you can get past it, it's really not true. It's really not true. I mean, in some instances, in a rare case, yeah, maybe. But if you're not attracted to someone, it's going to be hard to want to be intimate with them. We're seeing that right now on Love is Blind Mexico, especially with the way that Iris carried on when she met Renee. They asked Ali, does he have a celebrity lookalike? Child, this was a setup, okay? A setup for a punchline on celebrity lookalikes. Because basically, he said he looked like Craig Davis. Now, I was like, what does Craig Davis look like? Because I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it. So I went and I Googled it, and I'm like, I mean, I could see it. Sort of, a little bit, kind of. You know, like, it's not far-fetched. It's not like how, you know, old girl said she looked like Megan Fox. It's not like that or nothing. But Kat's not the only one who has options, baby, because now Ali is going on a date with Demi. Demi says she plays football. Now that I did not expect from looking at her. But when she said that she boxed, I was like, I could kind of see her squaring up a little bit. You know what I mean? Get her little spar on or whatever. Now Demi said that she friend zones herself, okay? Because she's such a vibe. So it's like she comes off as the homie. And I'm like, yeah, girl, you out there playing football and boxing. It's definitely going to give homie, okay? What did you expect? So that is why she is here, because she needs Love is Blind to hook her up with somebody. Okay, Love is Blind come hook her up. Is it gonna be with Ali? Maybe. I mean, I could see it working out with Ali, and I wouldn't be mad at it either. But she got Kat in her way, all the way in her way, with her little nosy prying self. Okay. Demi told us, like, listen, don't get me wrong. Okay, physical attraction is very important. Okay, she wants to be able to look at her man and be like, that's mine. I want that. Gotta have that. Okay. So now I'm like, well, Demi, if the physical attraction is very important to you, why are we here? Why are we here, girl? But she did say that looks aren't everything and she wants love. I was like, okay, girl. Okay. See, the thing is, people always be like, I want to fall in love with the soul. Oh, I want to fall in love with the person. And then when they see the person, they be like, it's just not the same. Child, we've been here, done that, and seen that before. Ali and Demi are getting to know each other, and he tells her that he feels like they have a solid friendship already, and that's the base to a good relationship or marriage. And I'm just like, y'all move so fast over here on Love is Blind, and I know you only got 10 days, but baby, it's been day one. It is literally day one, and you already feel solid in y'all friendship enough to say that that could be the foundation of a relationship and a marriage. Okay, if you say so. But let's go ahead and get into some of this tea. Because the girls go back to the ladies' quarters, right? And Catherine is just sitting there talking about how she really connects with Ali. And she's prying, okay? She's looking. Anybody got a relationship with Ali? Anyone who went on a date with Ali? Anybody like Ali? And I'm like, girl, mind your business. And Demi's just sitting there like, I mean, he's cool. He's okay. And she's like, I really don't think that anyone connected with Ali like that. And if they did, they didn't tell me. And if they didn't tell me, then that sucks. Girl, don't nobody gotta tell you who they got a relationship with, who they liking and who they feeling. If they want to keep that to themselves, that's all on them. You just want to be all up in everybody's business so you can start some mess. I don't like the way Kat is moving because, girl, it's been day one and you sitting here falling in love and trying to find out who this other man's connection is. In time, everything will be revealed. But the way you're going about it is really making me look at you sideways because, sis, what's tea? It's only day one. You still haven't even met the other 5 guys. And you already trying to take claim of Ali like he's your man, your man, your man. I'm happy that Demi is like keeping it to herself because, baby, she will try to sabotage you. I'm just letting you know that. We meet Sabrina, and Sabrina is Miss Independent, okay? She said she don't need a man for nothing. But it wasn't until after her granny's funeral and she came home and she realized that there was no one there to console her, no one there to hold her and tell her that it was going to be okay. She realized at that moment, like, maybe I do need a man for something, okay? So now she is out here looking for her love. And could her love be Stephen? Because that's who she has her first date with. Stephen said he don't even know how he became so emotional intelligent, how he even learned how to talk to a girl because, baby, he got 4 brothers and he went to an all-boys school. I'm surprised that you emotionally intelligent too because ain't no way you've been around all these men and you over here looking for love and marriage and whatnot because usually men talk men out of doing stuff like that. But the crazy thing is, Stephen and Sabrina live like the same life, okay? They doing journaling, they meditating. It's like, y'all, it's kind of like they mirror each other. And when I first saw them two sit down and start talking, I was like, this right here is something, okay? This right here is something. But could being too much alike be an issue? I think that's something that we have to look out for. But Stephen is definitely smitten by her, and he said that she's incredible. I'm telling you, that's the couple. That's the couple. If none of these other couples come out of this, I think that Stephen and Sabrina can do it. So child, we meet Sam. Now, I want to say this about Sam. Sam said that he used to be insecure, right? He had a lot of insecurities. So what he did was, you know, he went and got a nose job. He got his skincare going on. He's been working out. He got off the dating apps. He's up here ready to find his girl. And I'm not going to lie, because Sam acts like someone who has a lot of insecurities. Even when he's inside the pods and he's talking to Jasmine, he tells Jasmine that he just wished that girls would give him a chance to really get to know him. And she was like, why do you say that? He was like, I guess because my pictures on Instagram, or when I'm at the bar and I'm taking shots. And you know, he's alluding to the fact of like how women only look at him as eye candy and not relationship wise, okay? He's trying to put it out there that he looks like somebody he doesn't, okay? I feel like he was trying to put out that he looks good, okay? And so Jasmine was like, are you giving off F-boy energy? And he was like, no, it's just the way that people perceive me. You want to be perceived as an F-boy so bad, Sam, that it's not even coming off authentic. Like, baby, it's giving fraud. And I'm still looking for this body that you're talking about. And maybe it's the shirt. Maybe we gotta wait till we get to the little getaway and you take off the top or something and get in the pool. Because at this point, I'm not getting any of this energy that you're giving off, okay? And here we go again, because when Sam goes on a date with Nicole, he tells Nicole that he thinks that she's gonna like what she sees. Once again, we are on Love is Blind, okay? There's no reason to be talking about anything that has to do with looks, okay? So for him to be up there saying that she thinks she's gonna like what she see, when he's sitting there telling old girl that, you know, it's the image that he gives off, it's like he's trying to sell himself to these girls. And the delusion is definitely delusional. But when Nicole was talking to him and she asked him, if you were 90 and you look back at your life, what do you think you would see? And he said that it would be like a book. And one of the chapters would be about love and romance. And I'm like, that's so generic, okay? I mean, it sounds good to say because we're on Love is Blind. But what about the fact that you want to have children? You want to have a successful life. You want to be healthy. You look at all the good times. You look at the family memories you made. The only thing in your story would be your happy love romance. And then even that didn't give me enough details. I'm side-eyeing you, Sam. I'm just letting you know that now. And even Nicole picked up on it, because Nicole was like, it's kind of like he's saying what he thinks I want to hear. Or he's saying all the right things. And I'm like, is Sam here to build his Instagram following? Because that's the tease he's giving. And we officially meet Nicole, okay? And Nicole tells us how she was married before and how it just didn't work out, but she is still open to love, okay? She is giving love a second chance. So she's talking to Ben. And y'all, I had to stop. I had to pause my TV for a second. Because Ben said that he was homeless. And she was like, excuse me? You a what? You a huh? Repeat that? And he was like, well, no, like I'm not like homeless sleeping on the streets or nothing. Like, I do freelance jobs. And when I do these jobs, I just stay on the properties. So you're couch hopping. Sir, you're homeless, okay? Whether you're sleeping on the street or in a tent, you don't have a home. Now, me and the girls in the group chat, we've been talking. And everybody's like, well, maybe he has a trust fund. I said that man said he does freelancing jobs. And I don't know how much they pay. I'm not saying he is broke. Maybe he don't want to spend his money on a daggone home. But baby, you cannot be homeless out here looking for love. I would even stick beside you, Ben, if you said you was living your van life, okay? I'm here for a van life adventure, but not just hopping around sleeping on people's couches and you looking for a love. At least get a van. And Nicole is just like, oh my God, that's so great. I love that. I think Nicole feels like because her first marriage was probably a little bit more traditional, that this would be a good thing for her. She wants a free adventurous love, and I'm here for all of that. I want them to have all the things, okay? But I do feel like that's a little bit extreme for someone who is very settled to just get up and start wanting to couch hop. You know, it's just a very extreme, it seems like, for me when it comes to Nicole, especially because she works a corporate job. Now, Stephen done spent the block with Sabrina because we already know that Stephen and Sabrina have been hitting it off, okay? They are sitting there, they're having a conversation. I mean, the conversation is starting to get really deep. They both wearing jewelry that came from their grandparents. She gets very emotional. I was like, this is really sweet. So then they start discussing whether or not they want children. And this is when it gets rocky, and I'm like, dang, it's always them daggone children and religious conversations that can, like, you know, make or break a relationship. So he said that he definitely wants to have children. He definitely wants to be a dad. And she was just like, I don't feel like I need children to be complete. And I'm like, so what does that mean though, girl? Do you want children or not? Because this man made it very clear that he wants children, and you saying you feel like you don't need children to feel complete kind of sounds like a no to me. And that kind of like ruined the whole date. Especially because Stephen said that not having children is a deal breaker for him. Now, this is what I meant to say about Ali. When Ali was talking to Kat, he said that he did want children, but he also understands that some women can't have children. So it's not really a deal breaker for him. Of course, he would love to be able to have his own children. But if for some reason they couldn't, he would be understanding. And that right there kind of sealed me a little bit on Ali. I was like, oh, I think I like him. Okay, I think I like him. For Demi, not Kat though, for Demi. Then we formally meet Jasmine, and Jasmine has been single for 3 years because she said her last relationship, that man ended up having a baby and a whole double life, and she knew nothing about it, okay? So when she found out, she was like, you got to be effing kidding me, and she cut that ish off, okay? I feel so bad because, like, why men gotta play these games? Like, Jasmine and Sam are on another date, okay? And I knew that comment about, you know, the Instagram and stuff wasn't going to sit right with her. The F-boy vibes wasn't going to sit right for her because she said, I need clarity. When you made the Instagram comment, what did you mean by that? He went on to say that he feels like people focus on his outer appearance more than who he is inside. And that's when it hit me. You're putting out the perception. You even came into the pod and put out the perception that you're someone you're not. You basically put in her head that you give off F-boy energy when there was clearly no reason to. You could have really just went in leading with who you are inside. But you're so insecure with yourself that you focus on your outer appearance. Now she's probably have an image in her brain of what you look like, how you act, and how other people perceive you. I feel like you're not doing yourself any justice because this is your clean slate to come in here and be authentically you. But because you want to shine bright like a diamond from the outside instead of the inside, you might be messing up your own chances. When Jasmine went back to the woman's corner and she said that she had 2 really good dates, but she said something about her intuition is telling her that Sam is a no-go. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, he's not. Stick with your gut, girl. Do not go for Sam. Do not do it. Ben and Nicole go on another date. And I'm just sitting here like, this connection confuses me so much. And I don't know if it's because I can see them and they don't look like they should be together to me, okay? But nonetheless, I knew that she wasn't going to be okay with the fact that that man is homeless, okay? Because she asked him, do you see yourself once you get with a partner, like settling down? He said, of course, I want a base. A base? Chad, what exactly is a base? Like, you want a house, a home, an apartment, a van? What do you want? What is a base? Clarify for me, okay? He said that traveling is kind of like escapism from him because he had a really bad childhood. And I could understand why he would want to jump around and stuff like that. But is that something that he resolved? He said that he's in a great place in his life right now. But it's kind of like you're still running from whatever it is you're running from. Did you actually heal or are you just running? He did say that he's found peace and self-worth. And if that's what traveling does for you, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. But I need Nicole to think long and hard. Is she here for that? Now Sabrina's back at the ladies' quarter and she's sad. because she was talking to Stephen and he's the perfect guy. But as soon as we got on this conversation about children, everything went downhill. I'm like, girl, if you don't go in there and tell that man you're gonna have his kids to stop playing. Go in there and tell that man you're gonna have his kids. What's wrong with you? Because she never said no. She just said she don't feel like she need kids to feel fulfilled. But maybe having some kids will fulfill you. You never know, girl. Give it a shot. Of course, her and Stephen go on another date. And we need to address this, okay? We need to address this whole kid situation. He said he knows for a fact that he wants to be a dad. She said, listen, I'm in my late 30s, okay? I don't even know if I'll be able to have kids or if the time came for me to have kids. But she is open to surrogacy. And he said he's fine with that. And I was like, there you go. It was that easy. Now everything's great again. Okay, you got your man, you got your woman, and y'all gonna have y'all kids. And that's on everything. But I'm glad that they did have that conversation. And ultimately they came to a resolve. And that's all that communication is about. She opens up and she talks about how she had a rocky relationship with the man that she thought was her dad. And how one day she just decided that she wasn't going to reach out to him anymore because she's the child. Like, you're the parent. If you want a relationship with me, you should be doing that. So she just stopped reaching out to him and she never heard from him again. Her mom decided to sit her down at 28 years old and tell her that the man that she thought was her dad was not her dad. I said, what? That's crazy work. That's crazy work. So now the man that you thought that's your dad, not your dad, didn't want you. And then come to find out that your real dad didn't want you. That's a lot to take in even at 28. My heart feels for her. So then Stephen opened up and he told us how he was in a relationship, okay? And in this relationship, the woman ended up with a tumor. And I don't know if he said it was cancerous or not, but she ended up with a tumor. And she was basically fighting for her life and he was there for her, okay? I mean, by her bedside. But she felt like, you know, she probably was holding him back and she needs to focus on herself. So she told him, like, I need to focus on me. And he said he gave her that. And I was like, oh my God, that's beautiful. Do you not know the vows for through sickness and health is a big one? Do you not know how many relationships and marriages suffer when people get sick? So the fact that he was willing to stand by his girlfriend's side, that's a different type of loyalty. That's a different type of loyalty. Girl, snatch you up your Stephen immediately. Immediately. He said that if she would survive and a relationship didn't, he was okay with that. Go ahead and get married. Wrap this up, propose to each other, get married now. That's what I need for Steve and Sabrina to do. Go ahead and get married now, because y'all playing with my emotions and I don't like it. I don't like it because, baby, when I tell you that I was all in, I was all in. The fact that they were vulnerable with each other, open, communicating, building trust, bonds, yes, all of it, all of it. Wrap it up in a bow. Mail it on out. But then Sabrina went ahead and confused me. Because Sabrina goes back to the woman's quarter, right? And she goes, oh my God, he's perfect, he's everything. But I don't think I would have chosen him on the outside. Why? Why, Sabrina? Why? What did Steve do? What did he say that you think you would not have chosen him? Are you building an image of him in your brain that you think you may not be attracted to? Because I've been watching y'all have these conversations. You just said the man was perfect 10 minutes ago, and now you're sitting here talking about something you don't think you would have chosen him in real life. Make it make sense, because it's not making sense. If y'all saw something that I possibly could have missed, go ahead and let me know, because I don't see it. So Catherine's in the love triangle, okay, because she likes Freddy and Ollie. I thought it was so funny that her and Freddy grandparents had the same exact name. They called the grandfather Bill, and they both grandmother name was Mary. Catherine said that Ollie's her number one, but Freddy is definitely in the back of her brain. Cat, just go ahead and be with Freddy, because I don't want you with Ollie. So go ahead and be with Freddy, because Ollie's for Demi. I'm just going to put it out there. That's who I need Ollie to be with. But now Ollie's stuck between Demi and Cat, and he pissing me off, okay? He's pissing me off. Because while him and Demi are sitting down talking, and they're having this wonderful conversation, opening up to each other, it's so pure. Watching Demi and Ollie, to me, it just seems really pure and innocent, okay? And the fact that he asked that girl, where's her heart? And she said, it's 100% with you. And then he turned around and said, but mine isn't 100% with you. Ollie, because what the actual F was that? Please, why even ask the girl a question to go ahead and tell her that you're not 100%? You could have easily just, presented the fact that you're still building connections with other women. Why even put her in a position to say I'm 100% with you, to shoot her down with the I'm not 100% with you? I almost wanted to reach through that TV and grab Ollie by his head and go, cut it out, because you're doing too much, okay? When the women go back into the quarters, daggone Cat is pressing Demi. I mean, pressing her, trying to get her to say that her and Ollie have a deep connection. And I'm like, girl, move around. You're doing too much. Then what really made me upset is the fact that she said that she couldn't see them working on the outside. Girl, you don't even know what Ollie looks like. What do you mean you can't see them working on the outside? Do you feel like you're better because you, quote unquote, slimmer? Maybe because you're, okay? Like, what's tea, sis? Because you don't know what kind of connection they building to sit there and be like, I don't think they would work on the outside. It's giving hater. And to be all in that girl's face, like trying to get her to tell you about Ollie was crazy work. Crazy work. She doesn't have to tell you anything. And I'm glad that she didn't. Good job, Demi. Keep it to yourself. Because as soon as she find out that it's really something there, she will try to sabotage it. I promise you she will. I'm actually betting on the fact that she will. So Stephen and Sabrina, y'all, I told y'all to go ahead, wrap it up in a bow, send it off to the altar, okay? Because they go on their, I guess, last official date, okay? And he gave her a poem. She read the first line, and then he read the rest to her and proposed to her. And I'm like, Love is Blind got me in my feels. I'm 110% betting on this couple. I promise you, like, if they don't make it, I am going to be surprised. I am 110% betting on this couple. But we're going to have to see, okay? I'll be back with episode 2. Please, guys, do me a favor. Do not start talking about the other episodes in this review. Please, I beg of you, okay? Let me watch it and be surprised, okay? With all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Go ahead and like the video. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think so far. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and join me on this journey of Love is Blind UK. With all that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.